Good morning. It's 7:22 on Tuesday morning. Yesterday, our new guy Randy and I spent a half a day together. We did some stuff around the shop, and then we went and moved a customer's mini excavator. So we went along together, and I showed him, just how I wanted it done and how I wanted the machine tied down and stuff like that. We moved that over and he did a good job. And just dubbing around. I worked on the half ton yesterday, fuel tank in it and toolbox, and working on the tonneau cover on it now. Modifying the tonneau cover to see if I can get it to work, at least keep some of the rain out. But today, Tuesday, I've got 4 jobs to look at this morning. I'm going to stop at the Cat dealer and check out the 259. It's done. They're just waiting on a second bucket that I ordered for it. And I just told them I'd pick it all up when it all came in. So I really just don't want to part with my money quite yet. It's pretty much what it comes down to. And then we'll come home and work on this truck some more, hopefully finish it. And then I've got a couple jobs to look at this afternoon. So pretty busy day. I just launched our social media ads yesterday. So I'm trying to clean up all of these sales leads from earlier this, or late winter, I guess, technically, before I become inundated with more. So shaping up to be a pretty good season. I started printing out all of our sales orders that are confirmed and ready to go once we can get rolling, and it's getting pretty thick, so I'm very grateful for that. So let's go look at some jobs, and then I'll show you guys the new Cat. Just got to our first stop. I'm drawing a blank as to why I'm here. Well, that was the first. Well, that was a good first call of the day. Guy needs an area cleared. It's a residential area. In his backyard, he needs an area cleared for a shed. So there's a bunch of small trees that would go through a 12-inch chipper perfectly. Once that cleared, wants a shed pad put in. So I'm going to give him some prices on that. Nice, solid, one-day job. Had a good conversation with him. It's nice to have conversations with people. That's why I like residential work. You can get to know people and help them achieve their vision. He's divorced with kids like I am, and just nice to chat a little bit. But so we're headed to the next one, which is a driveway repair. So we're gonna go knock that out, and then we'll go check out the 259. All right, just looked at the second job. Very simple. Get that quoted out this afternoon. It's just like a load of material, square off the driveway and parking areas. Very simple. $1,500 in and out, 2 hours. So we're about a mile away from the Cat dealer. We're gonna stop. I'm pretty sure I've got the only 259 with LED side lights. So let's go find it. Okay, let's see where it is. There it is, right there. There she is. 2023 259 standard flow. These are the Cat LED side lights. Regular LED work lights.
What made you decide to get the lights?
I was bored, so I went with a bucket that they just came out with call it an industrial performance bucket. So this is wider. I told him I wanted it wider, but I guess it's got these rounded side walls and the side cutters versus one of these buckets. So this holds more material, which is what I wanted. So I think it's pretty cool. Hopefully it works better. But I think these side lights are going to be pretty handy. I don't really care about sitting in it because I already know what it's like. But I ordered a 4-in-1 bucket with teeth, an 80-inch. So when that comes in, I'm going to come down and grab it. So let's go do some more jobs. Well, just stopped at the Kubota dealer. Stared at my new digging bucket because that's the only thing that's here so far for that machine. And I looked at, you know, just whatever they had and picked up my $85 hydraulic filter. I'll be getting those from Napa from now on. But yeah, so we're gonna head to another job. Pretty good day today. Looked at 6 jobs. Got 2 of them right off the bat. One of which we can probably do next week, actually. Really need 2 excavators and a skid steer to do it. Absolute mess of a tree cleanup. Yeah, very good day today, and 6 more jobs to look at tomorrow. So things are looking pretty good for the season. So I got this truck here nearly done. Got the fuel tank in it, pump, toolbox. Took a tonneau cover that I had, cut it down, and made it work to at least keep some water out. So tomorrow, oh, I got the mud flaps on too, very exciting. Tomorrow the dually gets lettered, and they're claiming we can go pick up the service truck up in Derby. So very good day. Been doing some more sales calls today. I went to look at 4. I don't have as positive a feeling about those 4 as I did about yesterday's 6. So yesterday I got 3 of 6 jobs. Feel pretty good about the other ones. Today, I think I'll get a couple of them, but not anytime soon. That's the impression I got. Maybe I'm wrong, but weather's starting to break here, so pretty sure tomorrow we're gonna get this plow cleaned up, take it off, clean out the spreader, take that off, put the tailgate on, give it a good bath, clean the inside out. So get that done. But just been doing some random service stuff. This trailer I gotta bring in, the plugs keep popping off the taillights. So the other day I noticed 1 of 4 still worked. So I'm gonna pressure wash that trailer completely, pop all the taillights out, pressure wash that entire thing, dielectric grease everything, pop it back together. Randy took this truck this morning. I washed the front of it, and he took it up to the lettering place and had the lettering done. I like it. I just don't understand why they didn't center that 3 under the Cummins. Morning. It is a cold day in hell today. Just doing some maintenance work. I just put the grapple on the Volvo so we can take it to our job, and got Randy in it. I put him out there in the middle so he can't hurt anything? And I said, spend the next half an hour playing with that. Gave him the basics on the controls. I want him to get comfortable in it so he can load it and unload it at the job sites for me. So I put him out in the open and told him, don't hit anything. So, you know, the only way to learn is to do it. So, just like everybody else, including my 10-year-old, when he was 7, put him out in the middle of nowhere and tell him to play with it. That's the only way to learn. You can't watch videos and read textbooks alone. You got to get in it. You got to get the hydraulic filter changed on the skid steer. So Randy's out playing with the excavator, getting acclimated to it. So let's find this hydraulic filter and change it. Not being manual outfit. I can't read. When you think with the level of intelligence construction operators have, they're better off having like an audio book for the manual. This is gonna be a long video. 93. Holy shit, right there, bud. Tilting the cab. Select a firm level surface, lower the lift arms fully to the ground and stop the engine. Set the armrest to the raised position. Remove the stopper pin from rear of the machine and remove the lock bolts from the front of the machine. Maybe it's just frozen. It is frozen. We will come back to this later. All right, so we got this thing open, and there's the filter. And Randy and I did not lose more than a pint of oil changing it, even though getting it off was harder than your ex-wife. So let's get the cab dropped. It is Thursday night. Got a call late this afternoon that the service truck was done. So just got it home. Was up there for 2 weeks with the ABS sensor issue. Frustrating because it took so long to get back. But, you know, they treated me well. I didn't buy my truck there, so they were pretty nice. And I'll just leave it at that. So very happy with North Point, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. So I'm going to run it tomorrow. Randy and I moved the skid steer with the mulcher and the Volvo with the grapple and the bucket over to a job in Fairfax. So tomorrow I'm gonna go work on that, which is a pretty cool job. Just something different. It's a big mess. I'm gonna clean it up. You'll see. So yeah, nice to have this truck back. And yeah, so we'll see you guys tomorrow.